So in the first video, I've discussed pre-release case material. In second video, I'll discuss predicted question. Remember, these questions are not, the final ones. Obviously, what examiner may think. Other than that, they can come, but based on experience and obviously while working with another team of teachers, which is Clifton campus, it is going to be discussed, right? So, yes, you can see, I hope the screen. Question number 1. Describe 2 financial records which are usually produced by enterprises, right? So, enterprises or entrepreneur. Because that question related to, financial records were there. So, this is taken in that context. So, 2 records: cash flow forecast, income statement, statement of profit and loss, and statement of financial position, which is balance sheet, right? So describe, you just need to write name, one mark for name and one mark for explanation. For example, cash flow forecast is an analysis of cash coming into the business and cash going out of the business, right? B, explain one financial record help or could have helped in the success of your enterprise. So almost it's the same answer. I mean, financial record, you can name any of, statement of financial position, statement of profit and loss, cash flow forecast. So you can tell, for cash flow forecast, that helps to maintain business cash flow problem, avoid cash flow problem by cash coming in and cash going out of the business. So that keeps a record of cash, right? So this is a simple answer. C, explain 2 problems as an enterprise may face if accurate financial records are not kept. So if records are not kept, there are problems of recording. If you don't record, then you will forget how many trade debtors are there, how many trade, creditors are there, to in which month you have to pay that. You can't record the expenses and so on. So you can write this as well. One benefits, yes, of keeping financial record. B part, the benefit is you are up to date. You can keep a track of your financial transaction, which helps you to just make informed decision. Question number 2. Sanvi offers trade credit to existing customers. Define the term profit. Profit is the difference between revenue minus all the expenses. Trade receivables are the people or the customer to whom we sell goods on credit, or they, owe to us, right? Trade payables, suppliers to whom we have to pay. And we buy things, goods on credit, and we have to pay them, right? B part, when supplying grocery items to stores, Sanvi offers to create trade credit. Analyze the advantage, disadvantage of trade credit to Sanvi and the customers. So, when supplying grocery items to stores, Sanvi offers trade credit. So, what is the benefit of Sanvi as an entrepreneur? If Sanvi sells on trade credit, then her sales are higher, right? Because customer would like to buy from those suppliers who are offering them trade credit, right? So this is more higher sales. You can for customers, they can buy it now and they can pay it later. And obviously, the application is with this included. Define the term business network. Business network is like-minded people who get together, share their ideas, and discuss the problem. Define the term meeting. Meeting is actually between 2 or more people of discussing with particular agenda to solve it, to discuss it. This is why people hold for meeting. People hold for meeting because of, to discuss an issue, to solve an issue, right? So you can. So there are different portions, right? So is related to meeting. Obviously, effectiveness of meeting. When you sit for a meeting, then there are, so many problems solved, issues solved, you get an idea, right? So, suggestions are given to you. Ethics. Ethics are more moral code of conduct set by a business or organization. Two method of communication other than phone calls and email address. You can WhatsApp, you can call. So these are method of some text messages. I mean, phone calls are there, so you can make face-to-face communication, can also be verbal communication, written communication. So these are different questions. I'm just trying to find out why a business plan is necessary for an enterprise. Because business plan provides you an objective, the different sections, for example, HR. So it helps you plan. It helps you convince your lenders to give you loan. Fourth section, name, which is included in business plan, which is name, objective, owner details, financial details, etc. Action plan are the list and responsibilities of the task which is performed by an entrepreneur. Explain two ways that producing an action plan would assist. Obviously, once you make an action plan, you need to know this step number one, number two, and according to that, you don't miss out any steps and you keep an important part of that task. Why action plan needs to be updated? Because there can be some changes, inflation, maybe your ideas can be little bit changed. So yes, right. So business plan, how does it affect a cash flow forecast and action plan? I think we have a discussion. Variable cost is a cost which does not change with the level of our. It's a fixed cost definition. Fixed cost is a cost which does not change with the level of output, regardless of any output, whether output is there or. So, like for example, rent. You have to pay rent whether you make production, yes or no. Variable cost changes with the level of output. Like for example, electricity. So these are different questions. If you have any problem with any question, you can discuss, you can write it, and I'll answer it, right? Inshallah, see you soon. Good luck for your examination.